Mental health is so vitally important because it kind of fuels everything. It fuels how we think and then how we react, how we look at things, how we view the world, and how we view ourselves. And so to me, as a spiritual guide, as somebody who works in the spiritual realm, I really try hard to help people to realize that they are truly loved and that they are loved regardless of where they're at or how they are feeling. And I really get a sense that our culture and the world around us has been pushing for a long time now to think and live out of our heads. But when you make this disconnect that the head does no longer speak to the heart and soul and the body, then I think mental health is extremely affected. And so the thing I love to do and why it's important to me is I like to reconnect the brain in the heart and soul with the brain in the head. And my goal is to help people to live their lives the best they can and start with where they're at, wherever that is. I use the labyrinth as a tool because it is a path that has one way in and one way out. But as you're making your winding way into the center, a lot of things are psychologically happening to your body that you don't realize are happening. And I know people will come sometimes and they'll be so determined that nothing is going to happen to me and this magical space is not going to affect me. And it always gets you no matter what. And so then what I do is working with people in the labyrinth and then helping them to discover who they truly are. And some people, let's face it, are jerks when you meet them for the first time. But why are they that way? And why do people behave the way they do? And so my goal is to work with people however they come. And so I always watch the people that are having trouble getting out of their heads. They always wander through the labyrinth and end up stepping over and getting on the wrong path, which you think is impossible to do, but it happens. But those are the people that cannot let go, and they're having a lot of trouble reconnecting. And so they'll end up walking the path and then desperately trying to figure out where they're going and how to get to the middle. And then they accidentally step across and then they're back facing me again at the beginning going, what happened? And I'm like, just turn around and try again and stop thinking so much. Just allow your body to move you forward. And then allow the feelings and whatever comes up to just be there and be with you. And then we talk about it afterwards when they spend some time in the center and just receiving. There's always a gift in the center of the labyrinth. And you may not know what it is, but I've gotten emails from people a month or two later saying, oh, I can't swear, saying like, oh my goodness, this amazing thing happened. And I think it happened back then. And I'm going, yep, it's just a really magical thing. But it isn't really magic. It's just a magical place. And it's very mysterious. And I love it.